Yeah, that's good. Okay. Can you tell I was Can you tell I was at the movies? I've been eating popcorn all day. Hi, Darius Maxey here, back at it again with another YouTube video. Oh, it is the finale of 31 Days of Horror. It's not Halloween anymore, so it's not technically within the bracket of 31 Days of Horror, but we're just gonna ignore that because, you know, horror movies, we can like talk about them year round, you know? So yeah, let's just get into that. My movie hand butter. Y'all, I've been stressed the fuck out recently, and while setting up, I busted my ass, but it's okay because we're just gonna wrap this series up and then we're gonna get to more other content for your viewing pleasure. So let's just jump into these final movies and yeah, let's just talk about them. So starting off, we ended on October 27th. Now we're on October 28th, and I watched Wendell and Wild, the new Netflix movie. It was really good. I liked this animation because also this was from the creators of Coraline, and I am obsessed with that movie. And he's also the creator of A Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, he was the main maker of that, even though they slapped Tim Burton's name on it. But yeah, he came back, and it had Jordan Peele and fucking Angela Bassett in it. Like, it was a formula for good content. It was formula for a good movie, and it was a good movie. I liked it. Yeah, so it had like elements of like spookiness and, you know, adventure and like betrayal and just like not convoluted, but like a very complex story of like different people's perspectives and desires, and it was just nice. It was just a nice, refreshing movie, and it had a black lead alternative girl. She was her character design was beautiful. Beautiful character design. Had a mind of her own, had trauma. Like, it was it was good. It was really good. The only thing I didn't like about it is like some of the ideas clashed. There wasn't a very main focus to me. I don't know, it felt like the movie was kind of like in a lot of different directions, and we weren't getting a solid like one plot, because they had up the plot where she was oh my god, what the fuck was the term? She was like a hell fire raiser demon person. I forgot the name of it, but she was like part of this group where they can like communicate with demons basically, and they have the power to summon demons. And also the demons had like their own little plot where like they wanted to build a carnival on their dad's chest. And then we got private prisons and religion. I'm like, there was like a lot going on. Ideological wise, there was just a lot of ideas in the pot, and they could have like cut some of it off, you know? So that was like the only thing I dinged it for. But other than that, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Really liked it. Really admired also the effort that goes into these stop motion animation. It takes like a lot. So I have to give them high praise for that. So 4.5 out of 5. Next, we watched Annabelle Comes Home. Now, look. I know these Annabelle movies was getting worse and worse. Well, actually, the second one is like the best one, but this one, oh, when I tell y'all, it was so fucking funny. This movie is fucking hilarious. First of all, because I remember watching this trailer, I'm like, oh, I'm never watching that shit. That shit looks stupid as hell. But then I finally caved, and the shit was so fucking funny, cause like it's like it encompasses like the ideology of like dumb bitches in horror movies, like it, because sometimes you need stupid ass people to springboard a horror movie, or like a horror movie can't be a movie without a dumb bitch, you know, like someone that like sees a warning sign but still goes forward, you know, like it's like if you think if you think about a lot of horror movies, there's always dumb bitches that start off the plot, and that's what this whole movie is. Like this, oh my god, it was just dumb decision after dumb decision after dumb decision. Like, it was, oh, but it was entertaining and it was hilarious, and I did get scared a few times. There was some good scares in this movie, but damn, the whole, it just the I couldn't give it higher than a 4. I can't. So I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 because that shit was fucking hilarious, and I was screaming. Oh, I wish I would have recorded my reaction. I might start doing that because I was screaming at this movie. This hilarious, funniest shit. Anyway, next movie I watched, I watched The Purge, the Forever Purge, the last entry to the Purge franchise, and I really liked it. It's just that the only thing I dinged it for was we already seen this narrative happen time after time again. You know, the Purge franchise, you know what I do like about it? I like the aesthetics, I like the look of it, I like the commentaries in each movie, like, you know, about race and white supremacy and the political aspects of it. Like, I like all that stuff, but at this point it's been done so many times. And then this last one is supposed to be the last one of the franchise, which I kind of hope not, because this franchise I think still has legs to it. Even though like this last movie kind of like had kind of like a good ending to the franchise, but still I'm like, damn. I guess like you have to like leap. What's the term? Like jump the shark. Like, get out while you're ahead type thing, which I get, but damn, I still like this franchise. I like this so much. I even watched the show, so like even and the TV show was actually really good. Second season is like the best one, but then it got canceled after that. So like, I get it. You can only milk a franchise for so long, and then you have to like, you know, let it go. But damn, I'm gonna miss this franchise. So I gave it a 4 out of 5. It was repeating the same story, like, oh, they're in a, well, actually, this one, they're in, like, events after a purge, when, like, they just, like, people just stop giving a fuck, like, we don't want to purge just one night, we're gonna purge forever. So, forever purge, get it? So, yeah, I get this, I got the messages and stuff, but, like, the narrative was still the same, you know, like, oh, they have to escape, and then, oh no, it seems like they're not gonna escape, and then a very important side character dies, and then we have to like still go on, and then we get saved, and then, yeah, same thing, just different idea, or different perspective on like a political aspect. This one was immigration. So 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Yeah, stars. Oh my god, I'm so tired. And then finally, representing the 31st Halloween, I decided to do a double feature of Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, which I've never seen before. Halloween Kills was a little older, but Halloween Ends just came out. And let's start with Halloween Kills. Now, Halloween Kills was camp. It was like, it was pretty out there. It was like this. It was like the same as the first in the trilogy, Halloween 2018. But this one was like a continuation of the night, and I liked it. I really liked it. It's just that it was more camp than I was expecting. The kills was good. But I was getting hints that it was going in a different direction. Like it wasn't really a full-on slasher like the last one was. And I was getting some ideologies. See, this is why I kind of look at y'all haters for Halloween Ends sideways, because we was getting hints that the franchise was getting a different direction in Halloween Kills. Like the ideologies of Michael Myers and like people trying to process like what is this thing, like, because it wasn't a person, because no person can survive what the fuck Michael Myers was surviving. So people were like contemplating like what is it, like what is Michael Myers, like what is he, it, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever. And we kind of was getting that throughout the whole franchise. So there was hints of like that going on. So basically, sorry, I got a lot of thoughts on Halloween Ends, but that's coming. So yeah, just Halloween Kills, I gave it a 4 out of 5, only because some of the kills were kind of ridiculous, especially that nursing kill. I kind of dinged it heavy for that one because some people were saying, oh, it's so camp and it's fun and all that, and it's just not as serious. But then the bitch said she shot guns before, and she shot herself on accident. That didn't make sense. That didn't make sense. And then, oh, that whole car scene was just so like fucked, cause like then the fucking anyway, sorry. I'm rambling. Yeah, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Let's get to Halloween Ends, cause I got thoughts. I have thoughts, I have opinions, and I'm probably gonna rant for a good little minute. So I watched, finally, ending the 31 Days of Horror, I watched Halloween Ends, and let me just say, y'all some fucking haters. I hate y'all. Y'all are not true horror fans, and let me tell you why. I was getting hints that it was, Halloween Kills was like, shifting in the direction that it was going, the trilogy. And then this, okay, let me say first, I get why this movie is so hated, because not only was it marketed as like a Michael versus Laurie Strode battle, that didn't happen. And then also, they didn't market like this basically new, possibly Michael Myers, the transference of evil, trauma carrying over, like, or like, no, not trauma carrying over, because that was more Halloween Kills. Trauma being resolved, resolving trauma, conquering trauma. What is like that final step after you conquered your trauma or like moved on from your life? All those ideas were in this movie, and y'all didn't get none of it. Y'all was just mad because y'all couldn't see more Michael Myers killing people. That's what we doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing in the horror community. Like, how dare you? How dare you not think more into what's going on in this damn movie? Like, I am shocked. I am shocked. Wow. Wow. I'm just kidding. But I do get why people hate it. Because, like, who the fuck is this Corey motherfucker? I do understand that. I kind of get that. I'm like, who the fuck is Corey? He should, like, it would have been better if he was introduced in the first Halloween. The 2018 one. In the beginning of the trilogy. Or introduced in Halloween Kills. Like, at least showed his perspective on that night. Like, what was he going through? Like, introduce him as a character, and then like it would have made more sense. You know, in the third movie, we're like, oh yeah, we've slowly seen him turn into Michael Myers, or wanted to be Michael Myers, or like had evil within him. And then when I guess Michael transfers some evil into him, it would have made sense. But no, they showed his whole story in the first like what hour into the movie, and then then the final, like, what, like 30 minutes, we finally get the Laurie versus Michael fight, and then, like, the fight ended very quickly. And then also, I like the ending of this movie because they finally, like, grinded up Michael Myers, which, because for decades, we was like, how is he still alive? Why don't you, like, chop him up? Fucking, like, shoot him until he's, like, pulpery or some shit like that. But, like, we finally got what we asked for. How is everyone paid in this movie? Like, I don't get it. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 because I did ding it because who the fuck was Corey? Why do we have to get his story? And all, I get why people didn't like it. And like, and then also for all the chaos. Also, that's another thing from Halloween Kills. This motherfucker caused so much fucking chaos and mayhem that it was like great, but we jumped 4 years later after that chaotic ass thing, and like he just vanished, and nobody was like still on a manhunt for him. Nobody was still looking for him, like, and he was still in town. He was still in town. So I don't know how they shouldn't have done a time jump, or like if they did do a time jump, they should have done it in like maybe the middle of the movie. Like half the movie should have been like a continuation of that night. Maybe finally fighting off Michael Myers, and then maybe in the middle of all this chaos, he did stumble upon Corey, which, I'm sorry, this rant is taking too long, but they could have done it in a very different way that would have resulted in a more organic story for Corey, and then like also being that whole narrative of transferring evil and shit, that could have been done more authentically if they would have thought of that from the beginning, which I don't think they did. So I think that's why this third one really fucking failed, because everybody's coming to see Michael Myers. Nobody wants to see Corey. Like, I'm sorry, I love Corey, love his story, but nobody wants to see him. Anyway, I'm ranting, this is taking too long. So I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 because I liked the concept of conquering trauma and facing trauma and, like, you know, finally moving on with your life. I liked that part. And I liked Corey's story, but it happened in a movie that didn't want him in it. Or fans didn't want him in it, you know? So, that is the finale of 31 Days of Horror. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry these uploads been late and this series kind of probably dragged on for too long, but I love this is my favorite series to make. I love making series. I love talking about movies, especially horror movies. I just like making these videos. So thank you so much for watching. If you've been watching since the beginning, new content is coming. I got some plans. I got some story times. I'm gonna do more makeup. I'm gonna do skits. I'm gonna maybe do a short mini series. Who knows? I've been thinking about some shit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that bell, do all that great stuff. It really helps my channel out. Follow me on Twitter to see what I'm watching and the shenanigans I be reposting. Follow my TikTok for my out of context videos I be making out of these long videos. I guess follow my Instagram. I don't be posting on Instagram, but you can follow it if you want to. And I will see you later. Butterfingers. Bye!